What is up, Internet? This is JD coming at you with Redskins Rant. Hail to the Redskins. This will be my video. It'll be a kind of a short one today. Basically, it'll be about a little bit about some news we've heard about free agency. It is Sunday evening, so we're about on the week of the draft. So the next video I'll do after this will probably be draft related. If not, like right before the draft, like maybe something changes, like some things we've heard, or like right after the draft. Okay, like I'll go over all the picks we had. Okay, so first thing I want to talk about is we have, I have two things I'm going to talk about. Dez Bryant and our schedule came out. So I want to kind of give my very early prediction on our schedule. Okay. First thing, Dez Bryant. There's rumor that Dez Bryant, and there's always talk about, anytime someone goes a free agent, should the Redskins pick him up? And honestly, the Redskins should, if it's the right deal for the Redskins, yes. For example, if he's okay playing for like $6 million and be a number 2, possibly number 3 option for 1 year, yeah, give him a contract. If he wants like 3 years, $40 million, hell no, get him out. No, just go play for the Giants. Okay, go play for an aging quarterback that's definitely on the downhill of his career. Okay, but I mean the way I look at it is this. And I'm just putting this right here so my TV actually kind of lights up my face a little bit. So keep the mouse moving a little bit. Here's the way I view it. In the draft right now, does anyone really think we're gonna get somebody who can do better than what Dez Bryant could do for our team? And you gotta think about it. Our team doesn't really have a number 1. We have a bunch of number 2 caliber players. Dobson's number 2 caliber. Crowder's number 2 caliber. And Paul Richardson is a 2 caliber. I mean, both of our tight ends are second weapon caliber players as well. So we don't have anyone that's really like a blown away number 1 option. So Dez Bryant just adds to that. At any given moment, we can have any 4 of those guys could probably take over a game if we absolutely needed it. So that's all my point is with that. Now, I'm not saying we should go all the way and pay him something for the next 5 years. That'd be ridiculous. But I don't think it'd be horrible if the Redskins got him on like a $6 to $8 million deal, maybe $9 million deal, because he's better than what we get out of the draft this year. And honestly, if there's anything we can get out of the draft better than him, potentially we'd have to give up a first round pick, and then we're actually just not in good shape. So that's my opinion on that. Don't really care whether we get him or not, but if we do get him, it's not going to be the end of the world. I actually don't want. It wouldn't hurt us to have Dez Bryant. He is at least a good jump ball player. We've had issues in the red zone scoring. He might be able to help in that regard. So that's the way I see it. Plus, by adding him to our team, it does make the Cowboys a little bit weaker. Okay. Now I'm going to go over the schedule. The schedule was released for the 2018 season. And I will go over game by game, and I kind of get a little guesstimation. Excuse me. Guesstimation of what our record will be. Now, I'm doing this on the fly. I've not tried this at all. So, without further ado, week 1, we play the Arizona Cardinals. Win. So, that, I believe, is a win. Week 2, we play the Colts. I believe that is a win. Okay. Week 3, Green Bay. Now, here's the thing. We have all these games I'm looking at, there's not any there we can't win. So Green Bay is one of these ones that could go either way, but I'll say we're riding a 2-game win streak, and I'll say we get that one because Green Bay never has a good defense. I think we can score. I think if our defense is anything like it was last year, we might be able to at least have a solid defense this first 3 games. Now, I think the Saints, we could definitely win that game, but I'm going to give us a loss on that one. Okay? Give us a loss. Next game is against the Panthers. We owe the Panthers a couple ass whoopings. So I'm going to say we get that one. Okay? I'm going to say we get that. You know what? I'll put that in the lose category. Because looking at the rest of the next couple games, we have Dallas and the Giants. I think we're going to be second best in the division at least this year. Based on the way our schedule plays out and based on the way our division's looking, I think we're going to be second best in the division. Okay? I think Dallas and the Giants are 2 teams we can definitely win. So 5-2, we lose to Atlanta. Tampa Bay, we win. That's 6-3. I think we beat Tampa Bay. I don't think they're going to be that good, to be honest with you. They've not shown any signs of progress. I think we lose to Houston, beat Dallas, so we're 7-4. Eagles, at Eagles, we lose. Okay, it's a Monday night game, so we probably lose that. I think we win the next few games. That's 7-5. Giants, Jaguars, and I think we lose the Jaguars. I'm sorry. We beat the Titans. Okay. And we beat the Eagles. So 10-6 is what I got. So let me just make sure I got that right. Arizona win, Colts win, Green Bay win, Saints loss. Which, like I said, all the losses can go either way. Panthers beat us. We beat the Cowboys and Giants. So 5-2. Lose to Atlanta, which we can beat Atlanta. Okay, 5-3. Tampa Bay. Okay, Tampa Bay lose to the Texans. Okay. Beat Dallas. Lose to the Eagles. So 7-5. Beat the Giants 8. Lose to Jags. Beat Titans. Beat Eagles. Okay, so it's 10-6, and like I said, all those losses could go either way. But I think the ones I pointed out are definitely wins we can definitely have going for us. Now, like I said, Saints, we had them beat last year. And we didn't have our defense wasn't healthy. We didn't have a lot of things going for us. They were at their peak. They were peaking, and we still had a chance to beat them last year, and we didn't. The Panthers are not what they were 2 years ago. When we lost them a couple years ago, they had their defense was like top 5, and they were just solid. They're not that anymore. Atlanta, since they lost the Super Bowl, just hasn't been the same thing. They haven't. Matt Ryan is not consistent enough to say that they're a legitimate long-term threat. Texans, I think Texans could actually be one of those ones that swings back towards us, so we could be 11-5 with that. Because the Texans, you never know what's going to happen with Deshaun Watson coming back, and they never have a good offense. They never really have a good offense except with Deshaun Watson. But other than that, they really haven't done much when it comes to, in a sense that they've never really had an offense. They've always had a decent defense. So Eagles, I'm going to be honest, Eagles are probably going to win the division because they're just still stacked from the Super Bowl. They're a good team. So they'll probably win the division. I'm just hoping we can split games with them. Giants and Cowboys. Cowboys might have a solid running game, but I have zero faith in Dak Prescott. And I have zero faith in Eli Manning. If we start the season with, as it is now, Redskins have the best quarterback in the division. Unless Carson Wentz starts the season, then he's the best quarterback in the division. I do not put Dak Prescott at the top of the list when it comes to quarterback in this division. Just something about him I just don't trust. Jaguars, I think that's a game we can definitely win. The problem is their defense just is stellar. It's just amazing. But the problem also is they don't have a quarterback. So we'll see how that plays out. And Titans, they've been switching coaches every year. It's just something they do every year. And in the Eagles, again, we can beat the Eagles, and this will be on our home turf, and that'll be the last game of the season. Probably have to win to get in the playoffs. So that's my prediction for our schedule next year. I mean, obviously I can go into more depth with every game. I'm not going to. By the way, I got my new shirt. It's a Redskins jersey shirt with Alex Smith on the back. I really enjoy it. It's really comfortable. So other than that, that's really all my video is. Des Bryant, yeah, we could use him. He could definitely help us win some games. I think he would be a good number 2 option. Definitely want to feature him like a starter, like a starting 1. Maybe in a sense where you want to get their number 1 corner matched up on him, and that'll free up Dotson and Richardson and Crowder, maybe. But other than that, I don't see another way we can use him other than as like a number 2 option, or if we just want to decoy him, we might be able to use him that way. Okay, in our schedule, again, I think we're going to go 10-6, 11-5. I mean, could go either way. We could lose a lot of these games too. I mean, the Redskins play down to their competition. Jay Gruden doesn't exactly get them up for big time games, so I hope that's something that can be improved this year. Hopefully, we're healthy too. If we're healthy, we can win. We can win every one of those games technically. So it just matters if we're healthy. Last year, we were a good team. We just lost some games early, and then we got injured, and we never were able to actually fully recover from that. So, This is JD. This is Redskins Rant. Please follow me on Twitter. It's Redskins Ranter. Okay, Redskins Ranter. So anytime I post a video, you'll get a link. You'll get an update about it as well, and also give that like button a hit, and also leave your comments, leave your opinions. I actually would love to do videos based on people's comments, but I don't get enough of the comments, so there's kind of no point in commenting back for every single one response. I'd rather comment back with like 5 or 6 responses at one time and make more videos in that regard. And give that notification button a click, because I post something usually weekly, and I might actually start talking about some other stuff other than just Redskins, just to kind of bridge the gap between now and the football season. We're coming to that dead time of year. I don't know about you all, but I'm a big basketball fan. Like, Wizards just literally just won like an hour or two ago. So it gets that time of year where after that there's like no sports for like 3 months, and it's horrible. I hate it so much. But it's just gonna I'm gonna just do some stuff to bridge the gap between now and the football preseason, I should say. All right, so that's my video. My name is JD. Hail to the Redskins. Take it easy.